Hello, my name is Amber, and today I will be discussing with you organ donation. Have you ever considered donating your organs to those who might not otherwise have a chance at living? According to the Department of Health and Services website at organdonor.gov, as of today, there are an astounding 123,495 people that are currently in hospitals anxiously waiting a new organ. Being an organ donor and giving the gift of life to someone is one of the most selfless things that I can think of that anyone can do for mankind. Today I will be going over a number of things to include how to become an organ donor, religious aspects of organ donation, and the truths and myths of organ donation. So the main question that a lot of people like to ask is, how can I become an organ donor? Well, you can become an organ donor by signing up when you get your either driver's license or your state ID. You can mark on it that you are an organ donor. You can also go to the Department of Health and Human Services website at organdonor.gov, select your state, and you can sign up that way as well. Now, the reasons that it is important to become an organ donor, there are so many things that can happen. You can be a living donor, which means that you would only donate a kidney. You can donate one lung, and you can live with only one lung. You can donate part of your liver and things of that nature. Otherwise, if you are determined to be clinically brain dead, you still have a lot of viable organs, a lot of tissue. Your corneas, your eyes, your skin can be used to help burn victims. Your heart can be given to a child who has a failing heart. You can give your intestines. You can give gallbladders. So many things that you can give that people otherwise wouldn't have the chance at surviving when, unfortunately, you no longer will be needing them. Per day, there are 79 people that are saved by organ donors, meaning they get the transplant, everything matches up, and they're able to do the transplant. And per day, 79 people are being saved, which is great. On the other side of that, there are 18 people per day that are currently dying because there are not enough organ donors out there. Whether they don't know, they're ill-informed, or they have reservations about it, which we'll get to in a few minutes. It's so important to make sure that you do become an organ donor and give somebody that chance at life. Now, there are some discussions as religion and family. Now, as far as religion goes, according to Finger Lakes Donor Recovery Network, the Religion and Organ Donation, I found 28 religions that are the most popular religions, and of those 28, only 2 were outwardly saying that they don't necessarily agree with it. Not that they were prohibiting anybody from doing it, they just don't necessarily agree with it. Of the other 26, every single religion of those 26 says that they can't imagine a greater gift that you can give somebody or to mankind. Now, in telling your family can be very difficult. It's not an easy conversation to have with either your parent or your child or your significant other. Telling them that it's okay to go ahead and take you off the respirator and donate your organs. However, you can make it a little easier if you're with a significant other or one of your parents and you're signing a will. You can go over it then. That's an appropriate time. According to the Better Health channel, they recommend that you do it on a significant birthday. You do it as you are getting your driver's license for the first time, or if you are sitting down to dinner with your significant other and you go ahead and go over it at that time. Not necessarily that you have to do it at those times, but they're just trying to give you some ideas of better ways to ease into the conversation. Now, there are a lot of myths in regards to being an organ donor. One of those myths, the main one, is the doctors will not take as well care of me and try as hard to save my life if they find out that I am an organ donor. And this is according to the American Transplant Foundation, facts versus myth, which is completely false. They are going to take care of you and do their best to save you and to keep you alive until they are able to. There's no other way to keep you alive. If you're brain dead or if your heart stops working, and there's no way to clinically bring you back. So as of right now, according to the trans website, they are averaging 18,000 successful transplants per year. If everybody in your family and your friends, if they were to become organ donors, that number could go up. I can't stress enough how important it is to become an organ donor and give that little child or that mom that has 3 kids or the dad that has 3 kids the chance to continue on with their lives and help raise their families, or have a life for that matter when they're so young and have spent their entire life being sick. As we have discussed, being an organ donor does not automatically mean that the doctors will not try as hard to save your life as the person that isn't an organ donor. It simply means that you have chosen to do something that is miraculous and wonderful for people that you don't know once there is no possible chance of bringing you back, but your organs are still very viable. I have given you multiple reasons why you should become an organ donor in just 6 minutes and how to become an organ donor. The best reason of all is to give a chance at life to someone else. Thank you.